Right now, you may feel stuck, confused, or even forgotten. But what God says about your situation will shock you, because it's the opposite of what you're thinking. Open Book 1. God says, "You're not alone, even when it feels like it. Many people think, God has left me. But the Bible says, I will never leave you nor forsake you." Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5. Even when you don't feel Him, God is still present. Just like Joseph, he was in prison, betrayed, and forgotten, yet God was with him the whole time. Right finger truth. Your situation may look empty, but God is still working. Open Book 2. God says, your struggle has a purpose. You might be asking, why is this happening to me? All things work together for good. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. Even pain, delay, and rejection are not wasted. Look at Job. He lost everything, but in the end, God restored him double. Right finger truth. What you're going through is part of what God is building. Open Book 3. God says, this is not the end of your story. You may feel like giving up, but God says, for I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Your current situation is temporary, not permanent. Even David went from being a shepherd boy to a king. Right finger truth. Where you are now is not where you'll finish. Open Book 4. God says, His power is strongest in your weakness. When you feel weak, broken, or tired, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. God doesn't need you to be strong. He shows His strength through your weakness. Right finger truth. Your lowest moment can become God's greatest display. Folded hands closing. Call to action. So what God says about your situation may shock you. Because where you see failure, God sees purpose. Where you see delay, God sees preparation. Where you see pain, God sees a testimony. Right finger, don't give up now. God is not done with you yet.